bundled appearance attested to the need for warmth. Pulling her headphones out, she apologized. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, I've been in and out. Want me to balance the scales after a shower? I offered. Liz closed her eyes, sighed, and nodded. That sounds great. I get tense after running in the cold. Utilizing her shower time, I got a few things ready. Stripping my bed down to the mattress cover, sheets needed washing anyway. I laid out a beach towel, fetched some oils that had been intended for Nicole but were never used, and arranged them on my bedside table. Seated at the edge of my bed, I searched for relaxing music to set the mood. After some time, I heard the water turn off, and Liz emerged from her room in just a towel. Stepping back into the hallway, a hint of moisture clung to her neck, and her hair was wrapped up. What are you setting up in here? She inquired. You upped the game last night. I don't want to be in debt forever, I explained. Raising an eyebrow, she responded. Well, I'll be in just a few. Let me put some clothes on. A brief time later, I began playing soothing music from my computer and moved to the head of the bed as Liz entered wearing sweats and a sports bra. Sitting cross-legged on the towel with her mostly bare back facing me, she glanced over her shoulder. Her hair was tied up in a messy bun, and the light dusting of Freckles' nose was uncovered by any makeup. Go ahead, she encouraged. I poured oil into my hands, warming it up, and started massaging Liz's upper back, beginning from where her sports bra crossed her back. As I moved up her spine, she sighed deeply and leaned back into my hands. After completing the upper portion of her back, framed by bra straps, I moved my hands under the straps, silently waiting for a reaction. Sensing none, I gently pulled her straps off her shoulders, letting them rest on her arms, and continued massaging her shoulders. Liz spoke up. Can you close your eyes? Lost in the sensation of her smooth skin, I was puzzled. What? Close your eyes. With closed eyes and hands still on her shoulders, I asked. Okay, now what? After a while, I felt her pulling her bra off past my hands. I sensed her shifting her weight and making adjustments. It felt like hours, my topless cousin so close while I waited in self-imposed darkness. Okay, open up. Liz lay on her stomach on the towel she had pulled to the side, facing the head of the bed and turned toward me. Bras just get in the way, right? Nervousness tinged her voice, so I tried to reassure her. I laughed. I don't mind at all. They do get in the way, that's for sure. I moved over her, kneeling on her upper legs, and poured more oil into my hands. Remembering the massage and percentages advice, I mentally divided her back into 50 sections and aimed for about 10 seconds per section. Starting low, I worked my fingers into the muscles above her hips, gradually moving lower toward the center of her back and upper spine, adding oil as needed. Pressing into her shoulder blades, the sun cut through the blinds, glistening on her back. Descending to her lower back, I traced her skin gently, grazing the sides of her girls with my fingertips. Her breathing caught, then increased. Liz bounced her legs, asking for another round on her feet and legs. Sure thing. Want to change into shorts, or should I take off your sweats? She loosened her pant string. You can just take them off if that's okay with you. I stood, pulled down her sweats, revealing dark blue panties. As she raised her hips, I removed the pants, tossing them aside. After pouring more oil, I began at her heels, massaging the tendon connection and moving up to the balls of her feet, working oil between each toe. Progressing past her ankles, I massaged her calves from knee to feet, then poured more oil and moved slowly, taking around 2 minutes, from the base of her feet past her calves, behind her knees, along her hamstrings, stopping just below her panties, and massaging back down to her knees. I heard her breathing deepen, indicating she was enjoying it, and